Hey guys, it's Babel here. And if you guys ever wondered which survivor is the quietest, I'm gonna be honest, I always just thought it was Ace. Just from playing killer and then like chasing aces and stuff. But recently I played a spirit match. And I went against a couple Sables, and my god, I think they were the quietest survivor in the game. And I'm honestly gonna test that theory today. I'm gonna compare some of the known quieter survivors today. And we're gonna kind of just figure out who is the quietest. The ones I have in mind is Cheryl, Sable, the new survivor, Ace, and Kate. And I believe those are the quietest survivors from my memory. And I'm just going to kind of do a few tests, and we're going to kind of see who's really the quietest, you know? And if I can't determine it, I'm just going to leave it in the air and let you guys kind of suggest who won or who was the quietest in the comments, you know? All right, to begin, we're going to use Meg. And Meg is actually just going to be our outlier because she's actually relatively loud. And this is what she sounds like just as a normal survivor running around. Just behind him, and now I'm running down the stairs. This is what it sounds like to be right below him. And here you can see that she's right below me. This is going around the main building. Now back inside. Now this is going to be crouch walking. As you can see, you can basically be touching the killer, and if you're crouch walking while healed, the killer's not going to hear you. Now this is injured. I'll actually show you the path right now, what I'm doing. The path that I'm doing is I'm just walking around here. Coming around here and then meeting me. And then occasionally I'm going to drop below and then come here. And then go back and then come up. But that's going to be the pathing. Just so you guys are aware. Try to stand like right here so you can see a pretty good angle. But this is Meg just walking. As you can hear that you can clearly hear her. Even if she was standing still, you would hear her. You can't hear her footsteps at all, but you can hear her moans. That's actually pretty interesting. After a drop, if you guys didn't know, your character will go silent for a little while. If you guys didn't notice, you couldn't hear Meg for a little bit there. Now, this is her crouching while injured. Alright, now this is Meg with the iron wheel. This is her running around just outside to the left of the killer. As you can see, you can hear the footsteps way more than you can actually hear her moaning. Because it's a lot less fluent. And if she crouches, you can still hear it. You can still hear. And this is just outside to the left here. Like outside this wall. It is a lot harder. Now I'm crouching up the stairs. Now if you have iron will and you're crouching, you basically are unaudible. You have to be pretty close for the killer to actually be able to hear you. Even if you're someone like Meg. So I have a feeling that when we get into the later killers, the ones that are even harder to hear, it will literally be inaudible whenever you slap on iron will. All right, now we have Kate about to run in the house. Now she's crouching just outside the left of the wall. Now she's walking. I have her run inside again. She's running below. Now she's walking up the stairs. Another thing to keep in mind is as soon as the survivor's done running, they do that heavy breathing for a couple seconds. So you guys need to keep that in mind whenever you're trying to evade the killer and you think that you'll be fine. But if you just ran, there's no way you're going to escape him. Alright, I'm running just behind the killer. Now I'm going on that same route. Running just to the left of the wall. I'm walking to the left of the wall. Now I'm crouch walking to the left of the wall. Kate is actually a lot louder than I remember. I'm gonna go below and I'm gonna crouch walk. Alright, and that's it for Kate. Just to cut on time, I'm only going to do IronWHE and one more, and it's the survivor that I think is the quietest by default. I want to try them with IronWHE. And then I also want to try them, whoever I find the quietest, to be, or I want to do Strider with them. I want to run Strider and then try to see if I can, how much better I can hear them, you know? Alright, Cheryl's running up right now. I'm gonna have her slow walk up the stairs. As you can see, she is audible, but I honestly think so far she's the quietest one. She's right on the other side of this fridge. Just crouching, and you can't hear her. What is very interesting is line of sight also very much impacts the hearing. Because as you can see, I am right here. But if I get actually closer but behind this fridge, you can't hear it at all. It's very interesting. And she's running just outside the left side of the building. Now I have her walking left side of the building. Now she's crouching left side of the building. Again, I feel she's almost inaudible. We're gonna have her run her back up, and then we're gonna do the same thing, but her injured. So far, I think Cheryl is the very clear winner. I used to think Kate was quieter than Cheryl, but I fully do not agree with that now. Alright, this is Cheryl. Just outside the left side of the wall. She was standing. Now she's crouching. Now she's standing again. And then she's running left side of the wall. I'm gonna have her walk down the stairs, and I'm gonna have her crouch walk up the stairs. Cheryl was so quiet when she was non-injured, like insanely quiet. You couldn't really hear her unless you were almost arm's length from her, but if you're injured doesn't mean that much. Actually, to be as close as I am, you're about to see her head pop out right now. To be as close as I am, it's kind of hard to hear. Okay, I wouldn't say hard to hear. Maybe that's not the right phrase to use there. But it's not as easy as I would think. All right, Ace is running in right now. He's running just to the left. He's now walking just to the left. Now crouch walking. And that's pretty fucking quiet, I won't lie. I'm having him walk in. Holy shit, I feel like Ace might be the winner here. I have him crouch walk up. I do feel like Ace is the quietest. This is him in that same position, just catty cornered with that refrigerator. Can't hear shit. I feel like it's also the way he breathes. The way he breathes makes it sound differently, which is quite interesting. Alright, let's do injured. Alright, this is him left side running. Left side walking. Left side crouching. I'm gonna have him walk inside, walk down, and then crouch walk up. He's crouch walking. When he does that blowing sound when he goes, that's actually a dead giveaway, but in just normal without him doing that, I feel like he's pretty quiet. I don't know now. This is kind of close. What do you guys think? Are you guys thinking Cheryl or Ace so far? That's interesting. All right, Sable's about to run in. This is her running just to the left. Walking just to the left. Crouch walking just to the left. Have her walk down and then crouch walk up. No, man, she's clearly the quietest. I thought she was, and I fully stand by that. Holy shit. I was playing Spirit the other day, and I was losing track of her with Strider. And I clearly know why now. Damn. The only thing you can hear is just her little footsteps, and even her footsteps are quieter than normal, if you guys can if you notice that. We can barely hear her every now and then, and she's physically touching us. So if we get her in that little corner that we couldn't hear the other survivors, like, or we could barely hear them, we physically cannot hear her. That's super interesting. I can have her stand up in that little corner, and then you still can't hear her. I feel like her standing up is about as loud as most survivors crouching, which is super interesting. Now that was her non-injured, so let's now hear her injured. This is her running to the left side. Now walking left side. Now crouching left side. A little louder, but I honestly still think it's quietest so far. We'll have her walk down and then crouch walk up. I don't know. It's close. It's close between her and Ace, I think. Once they get injured, it's a whole different ballgame. But Sable is definitely the quietest while non-injured. This is her just in the little corner beside the refrigerator. That's interesting. I'm actually going to throw an IronWHE on her, and then we'll just see how loud she is. Alright, I got her injured, just because IronWHE doesn't do anything until someone's injured. I have her running on to the left. Now walking left. Now crouch walking left. And I have her walk down the stairs, then crouch walk up. She's now crouching. I mean, it's certainly not old IronWHE, but it does make an impact. This is her in that little corner. She's just gonna poke her head out. That's fairly quiet. I don't know if that's actually worth. I mean, it might be worth, because as you guys could hear, she was certainly louder whenever she was injured, and this did change that. So it's really up to you. IronWHE is good, but I feel like you should always pair it on a survivor that's already quiet. You know what I mean? And it's almost a must on survivors like Meg. Like, holy shit, Meg was loud earlier. All right, she's about to run up with Strider. I'm actually gonna have her walk in. That's kind of insane. It doesn't feel like it really makes that big a difference. Interesting. Alright, let's have her get injured. There's no iron will on right now, by the way. This is her slow walking to the left of the wall. It's her crouch walking. It's her sprinting left the wall. Strider really doesn't seem like it does anything with this girl. I wonder if it's actually glitched. Let's have her walk down. Maybe it does. Having her crouch walk up right now. Interesting. All right. Well, guys, that's the experiment. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something. I think I have. I think I underestimated how quiet Ace was, and I think I overestimated how quiet Kate was. And I think I do firmly believe that that Sable ward is actually the quietest survivor. Now, if you guys agree with me or disagree or whatever, let me know in the comments. And if there's anything you actually want me to test other than this, please let me know, and I'll hop on and I'll test it for you guys. But anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time. I love you all. Bye-bye.